Hello and welcome to this episode of Back to Basics. Today we're focusing on the time. So let's begin with the absolute basics. Very quickly, just repeat after me and focus really on the pronunciation of these words. They should be very familiar to you, but it's important to get the correct pronunciation. So listen and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably the word on this slide which is most worthy of comment is number 3. You need to put your tongue between your teeth to make the TH 3. Okay, let's move on. So what we'll do is we'll look at several different ways to tell each time. As always, I will say what's here and then leave a gap for you to repeat what you've heard. Always trying to mimic good pronunciation. So if we're looking at a digital clock, the time would be 9:05, and in conversation, if I asked what's the time, somebody might say 9:05. So we've got those two options here, 9:05 and 9:05. With this one, digital clock, you could say 11:10. In conversation, you'd be more likely to hear 11:10. That's just my preference. So 11:10, 11:10. Once we get past, so when we're looking at a digital clock, a 24-hour clock, once you get past 12, we get a few more options for what we might hear. So if I'm just reading from a digital clock, I might say 13:15. My personal preference would be to say 1:15. And you also hear people add an article before the word quarter. So you might hear somebody say 1:15. I personally don't, but that's just my habit. They mean the same thing. So 1:15, 1:15. And of course we've got 1:15. So that's 13:15, 1:15, 1:15. So here we have 8:20 or 8:20. So again, that's 8:20, 8:20. Again, we're back to that 24-hour clock here with 19:25. So that's an option, 19:25. You can also say 7:25, which again is my personal preference, or you can say 7:25. So to review, that's 19:25, 7:25, 7:25. So on the 24-hour clock, 23:30. My favourite, 11:30 or 11:30. So that's 23:30, 11:30, 11:30. So we've got 4:35, or we've got the option of then shifting slightly 25:25. So the 2 implying that we're on the approach to the next hour. So once we go past 5:30, we switch then. So 25 to 5. So that's 4:35 or 25 to 5. So here we've got 10:40 or 20 to 11. That's 10:40, 20 to 11. So we've got three options here. 16:45, 4:45, quarter to 5. So that's 16:45, 4:45 or quarter to 5. Now, if you were making an arrangement with somebody and you wanted to make sure that they arrived in the afternoon rather than very early in the morning, your options would be to say 4:45 p.m. or you could say quarter to 5 in the afternoon. So that's 4:45 p.m. quarter to 5 in the afternoon. So here we've got three options again: 21:50, 9:50, or to be specific, 9:50 p.m. Then we've got 10 to 10 or 10 to 10 in the evening. Another one with three options. So we've got 18:55, 6:55 or 5 to 7. So to review, that's 18:55, 6:55, 5 to 7. And again, if we wanted to be specific, 6:55 p.m. or 5 to 7 in the evening. And here we've got several options. You might hear people say 1400 hours, which I always think is a little bit military style. For me, I'd probably say 2 o'clock. To be specific, 2 p.m. Or you could say 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Something to be careful about is to not combine o'clock and p.m. in the same construction. So we don't say 2 o'clock p.m. You would just say 2 p.m. or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You also hear people say things like 2 on the button, 2 o'clock on the button, or 2 o'clock on the dot. So I hope you found that useful. Check out the rest of the playlist. There are lots of other videos here which focus on those basics, the fundamentals, but just give you a chance to review and think about things you might have missed when you studied these the first time. Click to subscribe if you haven't already, and have a lovely day.